Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we're going to be playing even more Dark Souls 3. Now, last time, we concluded that we had about 3 major bosses left to deal with, which is the Nameless King, Yorm the Giant, and then the Dragon Slayer armor, which then leads to the Twin Princes. So those are like the 3 main paths we can go down. Now, Nameless King is incredibly difficult, at least for me, and he's also optional. So we'll probably not do that one just yet. But certainly I think I need to go for Dragon Slayer armor to unlock the elevator. Unless I can unlock the elevator now. But anyways, I'll go into that area, see if I can get the elevator that'll give me the slab so I can upgrade the shield to max. And once the shield's maxed out, hopefully then I can kill Yorm. Or at least we'll have a much better chance of killing him at that point. And hello, Mr. the Rock Destroyer. I hope you are doing well. Let's see, where does this... Didn't we have a... Oh no, we unlocked the elevator. It wasn't a bonfire. Right, because they like to make us have to go up and down the elevator over and over a million times. But that's not the correct elevator. We need a different elevator. Actually, the elevator I need is the one that is like the shortcut directly up to the boss, isn't it? Oh, this isn't the right. This isn't the right bonfire. But yeah, we need to teleport to the right one. That one is the dancer. There we go. I always forget it because it's so far back. I just go for the Lothric Castle bonfire, but that's not the closest one to the boss. Man, but this is kind of an irritating boss because every time you die, you need to go up the ladder, through the room, up the elevator, and then into the boss fight. So it's like a good 2-minute run back every time. Only up to 57 thus far. And I probably missed at least 1 or 2 deaths because it's not an automated system. I need to press the death button every time. So I'm fairly certain I forgot it at least a few times. And all the bosses, all like the hardest bosses are still coming up, so that number will significantly increase before the end, I am certain. I guess I should do this extra area, or should I just... I should just kill the boss. The extra area is not going to give me anything I necessarily need right now, so... While we're here at full health, we might as well just go straight for the boss. So we can die even faster. Ow, okay. Yeah, and my shield does not have nearly as much range as he does. Which is a bit of a problem. You think I can break his poise? I don't think so. I mean, he has a great shield, and I have a regular one. Ow. He's going shield only on me too. What the heck? Oh gosh, his shield ones are so much harder to dodge. I have such little range. Also, why does every Dark Souls game have a boss that references Ornstein? Like, you've got Dark Souls 2 that literally just has the Ornstein fight copy-pasted into it. And then you have this, which has, you know, to be fair, it is a completely new take on Ornstein, because, you know, he's got the shield and a different weapon, but it's still just the Ornstein fight again. And you're right, that's the pro strat to never accumulate deaths, just never press the death button. Frickin' butterflies are getting involved. I hate it when they do that. Oh, he's going for the double attack. No thank you. Ow, okay. Good sir, I do not wish to purchase whatever it is you are attempting to sell me. Okay, I don't remember he had a jump. Okay, that was just a stagger. It's really confusing, because when he changes phases, he does the stagger, and then he doesn't attack right after it. So I'm used to not approaching him when he staggers. But apparently his regular stagger looks just like his transition stagger, which is really confusing for no good reason. What was that? Why are the butterflies exploding me? I don't appreciate it. My God. Dude, I only have a shield and I don't hide behind my shield as much as you do. Like, what the heck? Ow. Of course, the butterflies are doing their thing again. Okay, I don't like whatever it is you're doing. Ow. Yeah, at least he doesn't break the slam laws, you know? He respects the slam. Oh man, that second attack is super fast. Oh no. The butterflies. Oh, there was another explosion. I guess that is the butterflies that do that. Okay, well, shield only first try Dragon Slayer armor. Not expected, but a happy accident, I must say. I mean, it was really close. I was down at like 1 health at some point in that fight. Because those freaking butterflies, man, I hate them. They suck. They're like the hardest part of the boss fight, honestly. Oh, great. Now we get to go through the Duke's archives. I mean, the Lothric Castle archives. It totally isn't just pretty much the Duke's archives copy-pasted into here. Although, I guess this place is a bit less confusing than the Duke's archives were. Because that place was a maze. I would get lost in there like every time I tried to go through. Also, now that I mention it, or more think about it, were in the Duke's archives where you have to turn the lever and then that like spins the stairways around? Was that a Harry Potter reference? Because in Harry Potter you had the stairways that would like keep turning, but those kind of did it autonomously. How do we unlock this door? I remember. There's a specific item you need. You need a certain key from a certain person. But my brain is not outputting where I get that. Because it's been a while. Let's see. It can't be in the DLC, obviously. Because that came out after all this. So it'd have to be... I would assume... Oh, maybe it's in Archdragon Peak. Because there's nothing else there that's necessary for the story. Maybe that's what that is. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with either Irithyll or the Profane Capital. Oh, what was it? Because you do a thing, and then the corpse spawns outside this door that gives you the key. So you need to do a thing with a person who then dies. How can I not remember this? Or maybe it is somewhere in Lothric Castle. Maybe I just haven't explored enough. There are a few branching paths. Oh, either way, I need to go back this way and get the optional items. I'll be brainstorming it while I get these, because I remember it was somewhat obscure, and obviously if I completely missed it this time, it's something that isn't easy to just get along the way. And there's the dragon, but we don't really care about that too much. It can't be part of an NPC quest line, I don't think, because you can miss those. And you kind of need to get through that door in order to finish the game, so they wouldn't lock that behind NPC story progression. Any loot up here? No, doesn't look like it. Knight's ring, probably nice. Ugh. Lothric Knight. A two-handed one. That's pretty rare. Sunlight Altar. Not Mimic. Oh, and he can buff himself. That is a pretty scary Lothric Knight. Ow. Okay. Very scary Lothric Knight. Not a fan of that. Someone's got one shot by him. What the heck? So let's see. Where the heck is that key? Grand Archives. Key. Because I remember it was on a corpse that was a summon. We don't have to summon someone in order to get, right? How does this... Oh, that's how. Okay, that's probably why... It's probably why I don't remember how exactly you do it. Apparently, you need to kill all the other Lords of Cinder. I just looked it up because I was kind of stumped. And that's why I couldn't remember it, because usually I'll have killed 3 Lords of Cinder by this point. Which means... Who remembers anymore? I certainly don't. I mean, I never remember things, honestly. I never have. But I suppose we might just need... Because we need to get through that door to get the Titanite slab. So we might just need to try to fight Yorm with a +9 shield instead of a +10. Which is unfortunate. But if we're not really able to defeat him at all, then we might just need to resort to using Siegward. Because that's pretty much the only way I've ever defeated Yorm with shield only. Because, you know, technically, using summons is not against the rules. The rule is only I can only do DPS with a shield. And that's about it. It's a simple challenge. But once again, it's a bit against the spirit of the run, so we're gonna try to avoid that. If at all possible. But it might just be inevitable. I don't know. I mean, it is a long boss fight to try to kill this guy with a shield. I mean, really with any weapon. He has a ton of health. Yeah, we're doing a significant amount more damage, though. Yeah, but once that shout ability does damage in his second phase, this is going to get a lot harder. I mean, shield only does not mean just a one specific shield. Although that would be kind of cool. Just having to, like, beat the entire game with your starting shield. But no, our starting shield absolutely sucked. So we're not doing that. Man, look at the blazing speed that we're getting on this boss fight. Oh yeah, and we can do good damage no matter where we hit him when he's staggered. And yes, like 400 damage is good damage for an entire stagger. Honestly, we are doing so much better this time. Those weapon upgrades really make a big difference. It'd probably be even better if I could, you know, get a lightning shield. But you know how much farming that would take to get all that Titanite? Oh, and I need to farm up another shield, which would be fine, but be a bit of work. I'd probably do that off stream so I don't have another 3 hours of me farming up a shield. And this is just like the dragon boss fight all over again. This one might be even longer, I don't know. Ow, how does that have so much range? Ow. Oh. He did the two-part attack. Interesting. Yeah, that's a problem. If only I had the exact numbers. Because if I knew exactly how much damage a well-upgraded lightning shield would do against this guy, then I might actually be encouraged to go and get one. But because I don't have any guarantee it'll be any better, that kind of makes it difficult. Though the wiki does say he's weak to lightning. I just don't know how weak that is exactly. And there's nothing we can do to increase our damage because we can't put like a resin on our shield or anything. This just, it is what it is. Once again, that attack is BS. Just hoping that this fight goes long enough that my health regen will... Ow. Yeah, health regen is not going to help with that. Way too much damage. So yeah, we need to kill this guy before we can continue on to the Twin Princes. And honestly, I'm probably gonna have even more trouble on the Twin Princes than I am having with this guy, because those are probably one of the bosses I'm, like, the worst against in this entire game. Yeah, he really likes screaming, doesn't he? Man, he is really angry at me. He really does not like me just evading all of his attacks. Yeah, I've never seen him do that, like, 4 attacks in a row thing. Ow. Drink. Man, it's like so slow paced, but at the same time so stressful. Because it's just you're constantly dodging his attacks. And you know each attack will do like half of your health and damage, so it's like most of the time it's easy, but you also have that risk of if you fail once, you're taking a ton of damage. And we've used up already, like, what? 4 Estus? And we're barely even like I don't know, what even is that? 1/5 of the way through? And he's gonna get harder in second phase because he does more damage and has more difficult abilities and all that. But this is, I think, the most damage we've done to him in a while. And it was relatively fast. At least comparatively fast. You know. He does not stay staggered for very long at all. Which, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I can stagger something this big at all. You know, it doesn't seem like that would be very feasible, but... Man, that healing is really not good enough. He's almost a quarter of the way there. I don't even know when he goes into second phase. I think that's half health. We've certainly got more than, I don't know, maybe that is a third, right about there. So basically we're done with the easy third. Isn't that reassuring? Yeah, we're using a lot of Estus now, because he's been hitting us a few times. That is not good for our longevity. Oh, he did his double attack. That is so hard to predict. I think it only happens if I'm standing in a certain position, which I'm usually not standing in. So he only does it like every once in a blue moon. So like, how am I supposed to see that coming? It's so very rare. Oh no. Alright, second phase. Not even at half health. Okay, it doesn't look like there's an explosion with his second phase, which is good. I was worried that his second phase would like explode or something. That's why I was keeping my distance. I wish I did like more damage to him in this phase or something. He definitely looks like he wouldn't be as well defended when he's on fire. It's also kind of weird that they gave him like a full second phase when you're just supposed to, you know, hit him with the little sword thing and kill him in like 10 seconds, you know? Also, I don't know. I'm pretty sure David like one-shotted Goliath. So I don't think this is very accurate. Except unless you're saying that I'm Goliath and that thing's David, because it's certainly one-shotting me most of the time. He's doing this again. Yeah, I don't think we can beat this thing. At least not with our current Estus amount. Maybe if we get all the Estus in the game. But that's a bit difficult. Because I don't know where I missed Estus shards. So I wouldn't know where to look to find the missing ones. How? Because I do think you can get 15 Estus overall, and we're at 11, so that's 4 that we have not gotten. Not that that would help us too much. I mean, it's the same attacks. I think him turning all fiery completely like threw me off. Because overall, he's doing pretty much the same thing. I'm just lucky his yell doesn't actually do damage, because it looks like it would with the fire effect, but it does not, seemingly. Bro, how much fire do you have? This fight's been going on for 10 minutes and you're still all fiery. You'd think you'd burn out eventually. You know, if I had a bigger weapon like a claymore, I might actually be able to hit his head or his hands a bit easier, but... Calm down, man. Also, is it just me, or has he not staggered since second phase started? Oh, never mind, there he goes. Maybe he has more poise, but... I mean, the Estus gives me more longevity, so I can do this for longer. But this is a high armor individual, so the damage isn't going to be all that great no matter what you're using. Like a max level shield, which, I mean, this is +9, so pretty much max. I have seen do about 200 damage before. But this guy just, especially on his legs, he does not take much damage. The hands I do like 150, 130 damage or something. So if you can hit the hands at any point, then you're doing good damage. Head probably does even more damage, but impossible to hit that when you have a little tiny shield. I mean the bone wheel shield. That might be a good shield to go for, but I think it's a rare drop off the bone wheel skeletons. And I had enough trouble finding a common drop earlier, so... Yeah, 150 is the hand damage. Nope. I was trying to use the Estus. Alright, well, that was indeed a good proof of concept. We could do it. He got pretty dang low there. I think we got him down to like 1/3 by the end. I kind of stopped keeping track because at a certain point I just kind of gave up and was like, you know what, we're not going to win this one. But in theory, and let's also see, is there something we can replace this with? Because extra souls is nice, but we could get extra strength, which might increase our damage by like 1. Maybe 2. It can be upgraded down the line. Yeah, I do need to get... Oh. Boost attack when HP is full. Actually, if I can stay at full health, that might be a significant boost. And this would help us stay at full health pretty easily. Because the worst thing is when you're at like 1 health less than full, and you'd need to use a full Estus just to get that last health. So some HP regen is always nice. But we definitely don't need the Silver Serpent Ring because our level ups aren't really that useful anymore. Like, everything applicable to us is at its soft or hard cap at this point. We're gonna need to wait for our HP to regen after that. That freaking guy. It's always either the fireball or the gargoyle that hits me at least once every time we come in here. But yeah, we'll try it out with the sword ring, which might be a significant boost, I would hope. I actually don't know how much it is. But any amount over hundreds and hundreds of hits will be significant eventually. Ooh, but actually I did want to... I don't know what the updated number of how much damage I'll be doing is, but I did want to, like, calculate how many hits it will take to kill Yorm with his, like, health pool divided by the amount of damage I was doing. And I can just do this while I'm waiting for my health to regen back to full so that we can actually have the ring's effect. So let's see. 27,800 health on new game. So let's let me throw that into my calculator. That is 27800 divided by, I think our average damage was like 64 when we were getting leg hits. So that's 434 hits. We would need to survive long enough to hit him 434 times. Which isn't all that bad. Honestly, I kind of expected over 1,000, but you know, we're doing well, and this ring will reduce that even more. So you know what? I think we got this in the bag. Now that Lloyd is on our side, we can't fail. Okay. 70 damage, you know, that's significant. Ow. Okay, now I'm not used to his non-fiery form, and it's throwing me off. I need to get back into the groove. Is he attacking that little ghost over there? 'Cause I was not in that direction, my guy. I mean, it is true, there are probably better shields out there that would have special effects and stuff, but I don't know, sometimes you just need straight up damage. Ow. Plus, I've noticed in my previous runs of shield only that most shields that do like poison or bleed are a bit overrated, except for like very niche boss fights, because a lot of bosses are immune to either poison or bleed, or they're just very, very resilient to it, and you're not going to be able to cause enough buildup with a shield to do it. I need to stop getting hit by very stupid things. Like that. I'm very much fluctuating in how used to this boss I am, but that kind of always happens when you're getting used to a Dark Souls boss. You start out like the first few runs are the best, and then you get worse and worse for like the next 10 runs, and then you get better again. It's a very weird cycle. Really? You don't even do like the aerial attack or anything. You just... Okay, this... We're going back to the bonfire. If we can. Because this run is already not gonna go well. Of course, they make it as punishing as possible to have to go back to the bonfire by making this ladder like 10 miles long. It's fine going down it because you can just slide down it, but going up it is a bit of a different issue. I mean, this ladder is so long that the textures at the bottom unload. That's a pretty long ladder, if you ask me. I mean, this is Dark Souls 3, so we don't have a Blight Town, but yes, Siegmeyer does give you a shield in Dark Souls 1 that is very good. I used that for my Dark Souls 1 shield only. Because it does some good damage. Some of the best damage of any shield as far as I could see. Or at least base damage. Of course, as I said, there's like bleed and poison shields, but... You know, pure damage is just nice. And this shield here has pretty good damage, baseline, and good scaling, which is why I use it. But yeah, definitely 70 damage up from about 65 is a significant increase of DPS. Especially if we ever get to, you know, stagger him. That damage will be compounded even more. Oh yeah, 700 damage on a stagger. That's not bad at all. We just need to keep fishing for staggers. Ow, okay. Rude. So I don't really like him being in a corner, seeing as how my strat requires me to go around him multiple times. Yeah, let's get him back out here. But that's another good stagger. I wonder if hitting his hands does more stagger damage too. Ow. I don't know if that's how stagger damage works, but it might be. How does that hit me? That's BS. He spins quite a lot when he slams. Big old spinny boy. Not good for my health. Ow. I'm just waiting for my health regen to get us back up to full so we can get that good damage bonus again. Oh, he's doing his many a slam again. It seems to cancel if I go far away. I think they made the attack that slams multiple times as like a response to people doing this, just kind of sitting under him. Oh, we're back up to the good health. See, the health regen's working wonders. Okay. I don't know why he was staggered for like 10 seconds there, but I appreciate it. Got 2,800 damage in on this guy. Got some more free hits during the, you know, the phase transition there. Okay, I don't want to be here. Thank you. Okay. I need to get into the flow again. His phase transition always gets me out of the flow. Also, that's new. He does have a few new moves in the second phase, just not that many. Seems to really like doing his stomp. I really don't like him doing his stomp. It's not very nice. How did that miss? Come on. Dang shields. Well, he can stagger whenever, but I do think hitting the hands do more stagger damage overall. He has staggered many times by hitting the legs, but... What was that? That was way faster than I could react to. Okay, I was trying out being in front of him. He has way too many combo moves to be just sitting in front of him. I think staying behind him is the best option. Oh no, the Ancient Wyvern fight was so much easier than this. I already did it. I did first try, actually. Took like 20, 30 minutes maybe. But I got into the flow of it, and the Wyvern doesn't have any, you know, second phase, so once I got into the flow of it, it just kind of happened. I just won. Yeah, but you get to be here for this, you know, highly exciting fight. You know, don't you feel like you're very lucky for that? You know, this feels a lot like when I watched my brother play... what is it? It's that one kind of Hollow Knight-like game. Ender Lilies, that's the name of it. When he was playing Ender Lilies and he set all of the enemy difficulty settings to max, so all the bosses had like near infinite health and also would almost one-shot him every time he gets hit. That's what this reminds me of. You just need to like perfectly dodge all of their attacks and hit them like 500 times in order to beat them. Almost there. And by almost there, I mean we have like 10 minutes left, but that's a lot less than the overall fight. You stop getting so greedy. I mean, what damage am I getting greedy for anyways? Like, I do 25% of 8% of his health. So 0.25% per hit. And it's like, that is not worth getting greedy over. Man, it reminds me also, because I was doing it this morning. I was playing some Ashram's Call earlier today, and I was fighting this really big boss that couldn't really do damage to me, but I couldn't really do damage to it either. And so I was doing that fight, and it was basically every 3 crits or every 10 hits, I would do 1% of its health in damage. Because it had about 300,000 health, and my crits were 1,000 damage, so 3 crits was was 3,000 damage, thus 1%, which is kind of insane. That fight took a while. I was not a fan. Now, I definitely could kill Sigurd for his shield. Wait, can't you buy Sigurd's shield from patches? I thought you could. Man, this fight really shows you the difference that skill makes in a fight in Dark Souls. Because when I was really bad at this fight early on, I would be out of Estus before second phase. And now I'm still at 6 Estus, and he's almost dead. So that is a significant increase of efficiency. You know, I wish Sigurd had like a different line if you'd killed Yorm without the storm thingy. Storm, it's not Stormbreaker, it's Storm. I don't remember what the thing is. The special sword. Yes, in theory, as long as you're skilled enough in Dark Souls, neither Estus nor damage matter. You just need to never get hit and always hit them, and eventually they'll die even if you're doing 1 damage a hit. That one's always scary. I don't like that attack. Ow. Oh yeah, Kirk. Doesn't he have the spiked shield? The only bleed shield in the game. I remember on my first shield only run of this game, I had restarted the run to try to get that shield because I'd already done Cathedral of the Deep and hadn't gotten the shield from him. So then I just restarted the whole run from there to get it, and it wasn't all that good. Because the boss I was trying to beat was the Ancient Wyvern. And it just, it didn't go well. The Ancient Wyvern is very bleed resistant, it turns out. Ow. Give me that good damage back. Well, easy game. That is probably going to be the hardest boss in the game, technically, but not that bad.
The fire fades and awaits its one last reward.
Also, I don't think I counted any of those deaths because I was focusing so hard on Yorm and trying to kill him. So, let's see. I would estimate that to be, what, 7 deaths?
Save his soul.
Because I am really not good at remembering this stuff just yet. Two, 3, 4, 5. It was at least 6, I'm fairly certain. So let's just go to 65 and call that good. You didn't see one shot for sure. That's true. That's very true. It was David and Goliath. I just went in there, threw my shield at him, and he just crumbled. All right. Why did the dead lady bring me here? That's a bit concerning. I was called here by a ghost. But we actually need to go back to the Profane Capital because we need to go and talk to Siegward. I mean, we may have already killed the guy, but we still need to save Siegward. Which would be this way. Now we just go out the hole. I keep forgetting. I always look for a ladder when it's just a big hole in the wall. But, you know, you can't blame me because there's ladders everywhere in this place. Now I have been considering trying to farm up the Black Knight shield because that technically has higher base damage than this shield does. And that Black Knight shield is what I used last time to win the game, so it's a good shield. It's been proven. Alright, so we're gonna need to kill Mage McGee out here. Hate this guy so much. Luckily, he's squishy as heck. Otherwise, I'd be even more upset at him. And he's like the one enemy in the game that has a slower weapon than me. You know, that is certainly a plus. Okay, every other time you did that, it was just the little orbs above your head. And the one time I decided not to try to dodge it, it's a big freaking spell being shot straight at me. I think that's, you know, that's discrimination or something. That's just rude. Okay, we got Logan's scroll. Which is weird, because he's not even in this game. Except for that scroll. And maybe his big hat? I don't know. Felicitations, Malefactor.
Ah, you are a saint.
Am I now?
Once again, you are my valiant savior.
I try.
I, Siegfried of Katerina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill.
Oh, do you?
Very soon.
I don't think there is a duty to fulfill at this point. I kind of did it for you. But you know what? It's fine. Let's go back to the bonfire and head back through to Yorm's room now that the whole place is reset. And I think he might be there. Oh, wait, we don't go down this ladder. It's twice as heavy in a strike shield, not a thrust. That's true. It just has good base damage and good scaling. It's basically all that I was looking at when I was choosing shields. But you know, the weight is probably pretty important, seeing as how I don't want to end up with a heavy roll. So yeah, is he here now? There's a bonfire here. Storm Ruler, that was the word. Oh hey, he dropped his. Alright, so I suppose that's that. That's the whole Yorm situation dealt with. Oh boy, I wonder what this loot is now that the boss fight is done. And it's completely worthless except for fighting Yorm, so that it's kind of ironic. Let's go back and spend all these souls. Not that it'll be very much, it'll be like 2 or 3 levels tops. So it's gonna be fun.
Welcome, speaker. Very well, then take.
And I guess we'll talk to Patches. Actually, we should talk to Patches first. I don't want to use up all the souls before we talk to Patches and have it be more than we can afford. Because that would just be tragic. But yeah, we can definitely take a look at the shields this guy has. So let's see. Weapons? Yeah. So, it's not a 100% absorbing shield. Let me look it up on the wiki to see, because you can only see like its level 1 stats here. But on the wiki you can see like all the stats of when it's like max level and all that. So DS3 Pierce Shield. Because I'm pretty sure I already looked at this when I was first trying to find the good shields. Because yeah, at regular plus 10, it's at one. It does 174 with a D scaling. Whereas the Black Knight shield, what does the Black Shine? What does the Black Knight shield do? I'm pretty sure it's over 200. Let's see. Well, it's not over 200, it's 198. So still significantly improved, but... And 100% physical blocking, high stability. de-scaling in strength. Really, I don't think any shields get a very good scaling in strength. But it is very cheap, so I might as well grab the Pierce Shield. And then I think I can infuse it. So, if I need, like, a specific infusion of weapon to go after something, I could use the Pierce Shield as my infuse shield. Which most likely would be lightning. Lightning's usually the one I need.
Very well then.
What do we even need from here? Endurance doesn't do anything. That's at its max. Then we're just gonna keep these even.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, the Black Knight shield can't be infused, sadly.
Just wasn't he?
It'd be too good if it could. So let's get this up to our max. Because, yeah, oh, this one has a C scaling at max. That's nice. This one doesn't. Although if this has higher base damage, then it would be better with the scaling just because of that. That is true. And it is a light shield, so its attack will be slightly faster. The only issue is the lack of guarding capability on it, which wouldn't be bad. Yeah, and I mean, I'm definitely going to keep the Lothric shield as probably my main for now, but I can upgrade this with all my spare resources, because I have plenty. Because nothing else, the next shield I would be using would be the Black Knight shield, which takes Twinkling Titanite anyways. So this versus this does already have better damage. And better stability, but worse physical damage absorption.
Pretty be careful.
And let's see how it is actually like fighting with it. Okay, that's about the same speed as the other one. Seems to be a similar stamina cost too. But probably not bad, because at +8, it was as strong as the other one at a +10. So in theory, it seems like this one could be significantly better. Although you look at, oh yeah, you look at the scaling, you see it's 156 plus 52 versus 153 plus 98. So we are losing a good amount of damage just off the scaling alone, because we do have an immense amount of strength on this character. It's like one of 3 stats that we upgraded. So maybe off that alone, this wouldn't end up doing as much damage as this would. But of course, this still has a few upgrades left. And I can get more slabs. I'm going to be getting another slab very soon. So we'll use the existing slab on this just for now. And then we will use the next slab on this and any chunks we find and see if this ends up being better than the other shield. And if it is, we'll switch over to it. But for right now, we're sticking with our +10. Oh, it's also that this is heavy infused, so maybe if I infused the spike shield with heavy, it might have better strength scaling. Actually, I probably still have the spike shield up on my on the wiki on my phone. So if we go over here, we can look at what the heavy does to it. Let's see, heavy. Yeah, it does bring it up to C scaling, down to 160 damage, which is pretty much on par with this shield's damage at +10. And 58 stability. Really, infusing it reduces stability. I didn't know that. Huh. So yeah, definitely it gets... That can't be right. On the wiki, it says that the sharp infusion still has it with 0 dex scaling. That can't be right. Either way, if I did infuse it with heavy, it would have comparable scaling, though. So that is something to keep in mind. Anyways, what is the next thing we need to do? Oh yeah, we got the last boss guy, so now the key should be at the archives. That's why we were doing that. There we go. Infuse it with lightning and respecting decks. Maybe. But I don't know. I mean, the lightning definitely could be good. I was planning on having a lightning infused shield at some point. But that was partially to deal with, partially just to deal with Yorm, which we just dealt with him, so. Oh hi, I forgot you were here. You want to taste a +10 shield? Yeah, I thought not. Great, we need to deal with the cursed hands now, don't we? You dang crystal lizard, get back here. I am trying to steal your twinkling titanite. Thank you. You know, crystal shield probably wouldn't be bad. No, this is just a loop. Man, this place is confusing. I just need to get through here as fast as possible. Because I do not want to stay here any longer than it takes. With these cursed hands that are going to be right here. Not exactly a healthy environment. Why doesn't he get cursed? That is unfair. Hey, Chaos Gem. I don't know what that does for me, but that sounds cool. My God. My God. Thank you. The attack animation difference. Is there a difference? It looked fairly the same, like, speed-wise. Also, there's enemies around, so we're gonna need to ignore that crystal lizard, but that's fine. This is the one where you go out to the ladder, right? Yeah. I don't want your wax. Get away from me. Interesting. Ow, can you stop? Cease and desist. Ow. Yeah, I had enough trouble with the Crystal Sage on this run the first time. And my guy, you especially, need to get out of here. Oh no, not the laser. Really? Alright, we're gonna hide behind here. We can't hide behind here very well. And he's right behind me, isn't he? Yep. Now, good for me, my shield has excellent lightning absorption. Bad for me, lag is never on my side when it comes to these things. See, he's hitting me from a mile away. Yep. Lag is never on my side when it comes to online invasions, as was seen in Dark Souls 2, where you couldn't turn off the online play. At least here, I was only invaded because I was embered from the last boss. So, you know, you can actually disable online play by not embering. But in Dark Souls 2, they're just like, no, you're gonna be online and you're gonna like it. There's no way to, like, opt in or opt out or, you know, evade it in any way, shape, or form. You're just gonna do it because we said so. Probably my least favorite thing about Dark Souls 2. And that's saying something. There was a lot of things in Dark Souls 2 I did not like. I'm still trying to avoid doing the shield only of Dark Souls 2. That's gonna be hectic. I'm planning to do that after my Elden Ring Dark Souls or my Elden Ring shield only, because that's gonna be painful. Also, there's the whole Elden Ring DLC thing that's happening. I wouldn't want to wait super long on getting in there and playing. Because if I try to do the... not the wax. If I... What just hit me? Was that the wax? I don't know. Does the wax stun you? Because I was stunned there for a second. I don't know what that was about. But you see why I hate this place. This place sucks, especially when it has the... Do I even need to kill the Crystal Sage? I don't think I do. I think I just always kill it because it doesn't respawn. Hate you guys and your wax. Also, I don't know what kind of wax these guys are using, but wax is not supposed to be, you know, molten, or like, it's not supposed to be liquid at a safe temperature. So, whatever wax they're using, it is not very safe. And yet our character still decides, hey, let's dump our head into this wax completely unprotected. Like, you know what degree of burns you would get from that? A high degree, I'm certain. Teleport away already. I don't like having to fight you in between these two imbeciles. Especially where everything does like half my health now because we're in the late game. You really just do not want to teleport away, do you? Okay, there you go, finally. Now don't grab me again, or whatever you did last time to make me completely stationary. Well, now she can only respawn on this bridge, so... There we go. And I don't think they respawn. I'm not certain, but I don't think so. So now, life will be a bit easier getting through here. Just a little bit. I mean, it really just gets rid of the artillery that the Crystal Sage keeps, like, throwing down at you. And then we get the shortcut that's behind a bunch of enemies, so not a great shortcut, but it is a shortcut. So that's what matters. Let's go get our Estus back before making the final leg of the race, one might say. Yeah, and I've never understood how people do Dark Souls PvP. Like, maybe my network is just especially laggy compared to other people's, but it's always like the enemy's hitting you from a mile away, and you can't really hit them accurately because sometimes your weapon will just go straight through them. And it's like, it just kind of puts me at a severe disadvantage every time. So yeah, I don't know if it's like that for everyone, but that's mainly the reason why I never got into Dark Souls PvP, because it's always like that. No matter who I'm fighting against, it's just so laggy. Hi, dude. Yeah, you can give me like 0.2 seconds to think before you throw an attack at me. That would be appreciated. Let's see, where's the next? This way. Oh, hi. Bone shard and shortcut. And then we run. Oh, this place. Okay. Time for even more running. But here is our elevator. This is the elevator we get the slab at. So very nice. At least I think it is. Right? No, I guess it isn't. Wait, then where is that one? Oh no, that one's the later one. This is the shortcut back to this bonfire. The other one is the shortcut straight up to the Twin Princes boss room. That's the one we need. I was getting them mixed up. But we got to sit at the bonfire. Either way, got our Estus back. Though there's not really much of a run to the next shortcut, is there? I'm pretty sure we're like right up at the boss room now, aren't we? Yeah. So at the end of these stairs and on the right is the next elevator. Kind of weird that they give you a shortcut just for this run. Ow. Oh yeah, you definitely need to buff your weapons before you fight me. Dude, you're forgetting to buff your weapon. Go buff your weapon. I can wait. I'm still gonna be here, totally. Okay, thank you. That guy did not want to buff his weapon. What the heck? Okay. I think this is, yeah, because there's the chains on the bottom. This is the one. Which means every time we kill the Twin Princes, we need to go from the Lothric Castle bonfire, or actually the Dancer bonfire, up the ladder, through the room, up the elevator, across the way into that room, up this elevator to the top, and then up the stairs to the boss. I need to do that every time. It is a incredibly annoying run, and I don't know why they did it like that. Like, just put a bonfire at the bottom of this elevator or something, please. Oh wait, no, there's the dragon armor bonfire. What am I thinking about? I mean, it's way to the right, so it's not like right here, but that is a lot closer. But that's good. I forgot I don't need to use the other elevator. We just need to run all the way over here. Although it's kind of annoying that they, for whatever reason, they put the bonfire here on the far side of the boss room, right up next to the Grand Archives bonfire. Which has always seemed really redundant to me, because they are not even a full stamina bar of sprinting away from each other. Alright, well, let's give the Twin Princes an attempt, I suppose. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Other than maybe try to kill the big guy, I don't know. Bold of you to assume they thought about it. I mean, I would think you would, right? Think about the design choices you're making. Oh, really? You decide to sit right in the way of where I need to be. Well, I opened the door, but we're going in with one less Estus than normal. Not that that's going to change much. I'm not going to beat these guys first try anyways. Thing I hate most about these guys is that this guy will start an attack and then teleport, but he doesn't always do the ending of the same attack after he teleports. It's like it randomizes the move he's doing whenever he teleports away. And it's so annoying. Are these guys weak to lightning? I forget. I always just kind of smacked them. Oh, I staggered him after he teleported. That's pretty special of me. Yeah. Drink? No. Extremely weak to lightning? Ooh. Well, what was that teleport? Teleported like for half a second. Alright, well, I guess we might need lightning for this guy. I mean, at least we definitely were doing good damage to him regardless. But is the final boss weak to lightning? I know the Nameless King isn't. The final boss uses lightning, so I assumed that he wasn't. Well, let's see. If we were to get this shield here up to plus 10, we already have the slab, but we would need a bunch of chunks. And where do we get those? We can get one chunk from trading with the crow, because we have a black firebomb we can trade. And I think you can only do each trade once. So we trade the black firebomb, we get a chunk. That gets us up to 7. And we need overall 10. Because I think we already did the first one. So we just need 3 more. Where to get 3 chunks? There were places in Lothric Castle I didn't explore. Lord of Cinders is weak to lightning too? Interesting. Alright, well, let's get that lightning weapon then and see how that goes. Because lightning is pretty overpowered in pretty much every Dark Souls game. Most of the high-end bosses are weak to lightning, except Dark Souls 1, if you count Ornstein and Smo as being a high-end boss, they are not weak to lightning in the second phase. So, I already have a lightning gem, I'm pretty sure. Where have I not... I haven't explored the mausoleum yet. That probably has chunks, right? I'm gonna assume yes. Although this place kind of sucks with all the summoning enemies and everything. But we just need to scavenge around a bit. Oh, hi, dude. Smack. Ow. That's not loot. My guy, can you stop throwing goop at us? We're very busy, see. Ow, my guy. You know, I have tried using a build that uses his weapon. Oh, there's an elevator here? Where does this go? Oh, hi. Easiest kill of my life, okay. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm back here. Why do I need to go back here? I think I got at least one or two in the King's Garden, or the Consumed King's Garden, that is. 2 in the graves. I'm assuming that's the untended graves. I don't know if I've done that yet. Are there any here? Because if there aren't, then I'm not really gonna get much done here, am I? Maybe you give Titanite chunks. Usually not. Usually they just give, Twinkling Titanite, yeah. I hate these things. Because they not only, like, attack you, but then they simultaneously get in your way. Yeah, I'm not killing another wyvern. No, thank you. We're just running. Oh, hi. This is not a good place to be. Oh, hello. Isn't that Ricard? Ricardo? Okay, bonfire's right in here. Only drop from knights and wardens. Yeah, I usually, whenever I'm trying to farm up Titanite chunks, I usually farm them off of the Lothric Knights. Right in the Lothric Castle bonfire. So I might just do that, especially because by this point we have our handy dandy covetous gold serpent ring. So we could just replace this with this temporarily and go and farm them. Oh, you killed the bloodthirsty beast? Or the blood-starved beast, I believe it is. That is quite the achievement. That is a very horrible boss. Not horrible as in, like, badly designed, but horrible as in absolutely horrible to deal with. So yeah, that's very good. What do you do now? That is a good question. I have no clue. I don't think this guy likes dealing with a +10 shield. I don't think that's on his bucket list. But yeah, they might drop Titan, like the chunks or the large Titanite. Or they might drop another shield. Works with the Leo ring, huh? Where do you even get the Leo ring? Well, I don't know how I didn't get hit by that, but okay. Another large Titanite. We just need 3 chunks, though. You just need to have lucky drops 3 times. That's not too bad. Oh, it's an Irithyll? That's probably how I missed it. I do not loot all of Irithyll, like, ever. And you're sure there isn't a way to just, like, walk through the Bloodstarved Beast boss room or something, right? Oh, it's up with the Silver Knights, right. Yeah, I didn't go up there this time because I was just trying to get through the zone. And I didn't think there was anything important up there. But, man, we are going to have large Titanite shards for life. But we are not going to have what we actually need. Excuse me, I just missed my attack entirely. Don't mind that. Man, normally getting the chunks is easier than this. Because, like, there's 2 main things you farm from these guys, usually. It's either the chunks or the sunlight metals. And usually the sunlight metals are the harder of the 2 to get. But these guys seem to not be dropping either. Even with the gold ring. I don't know, maybe I should use one of those coins. Oh yeah, and these guys drop embers too, which is going to be very useful for boss fights like the final boss. Oh yeah, there was that other boss in the cathedral down the way that I was telling you about. I don't know if you've gone there yet or if you even know where that is. Because I don't remember exactly how to get there. Mr. Disarray J, do you happen to know anything about Bloodborne? Because I'm quite lost. I only played it like once, quite some time ago, briefly. Oh, the Silver Knights also drop the chunks? Well, that's nice. I should definitely kill them. Never piqued your interest? Yeah, I get that. I definitely would have played it a lot more if I could actually, like, play it directly on my computer. I could only ever stream it to my computer to play it, which made it super laggy and unresponsive. He just drops one large Titanite shard every time, and that's it. My guy, you're supposed to drop chunks. It's like your calling in life. That's all you do. I don't know, maybe he's like reinventing himself. He doesn't want to be the Titanite chunk guy, he wants to be the large Titanite shard guy. Which seems like a clear downgrade to me, but you know. Oh boy, pants. Oh yeah, the Cathedral Knights. Those things do probably drop it the most, but they're the hardest to kill, I think. They have a lot more health. Yeah, definitely when you get stuck on a boss for a while, that becomes like the only thing you're thinking about, but once they're dead, that kind of... Oh, hey, a chunk. Okay, 1 out of 3. Once they're dead, you kind of lose sight of where you're supposed to be going and what you're doing. But I'm pretty sure you have access to a couple more bosses, if I remember correctly. Because he killed the werewolf guy. Oh yeah, the Ascended Winged Knights. Those guys suck. Do not like fighting them. Yeah, there's also the witches, right? In Bloodborne. There's that one boss that's like the invisible witch boss. I don't remember when that comes in though. I've just seen my friend fight against them. You know, no offense, but he wasn't all that good at it. He died a lot. $10,000 souls apiece. I mean, I don't like fighting those knights, but that is a tempting offer. You can buy chunks for like $15,000. Who do you buy the chunks from? I mean, I just need one more chunk and then we're done. Yeah, I mean, it's smart to end on a high note. Like, you killed the blood-starved beast, he can be happy with yourself, and you'll get back to it later when you know where you're going. Give her the dragon ashes. Do I have the dragon ashes? I don't think so. Or I guess that would be in key items. No. I do tend to miss some of the ash items. I only know where like a few of them are when they're on the main like pathway that you take through the game. I just need one more. Of course, you know that the second you need one item left, it just will never give you the item. That's just how it works. And then the second you get that final item and you're on your way out, it'll give you like 3 more of the item, just to spite you. An Archdragon Peak? The Nameless King. Do I have to kill the Nameless King first? Sure hope not, because I'm not going to be able to kill that guy. I know for sure that guy is not weak to lightning. His dragon is, I'm sure. But he himself is not. Come on, just one more chunk. Just one. Yeah, he does not want to give me this last chunk. But luckily, he's not that much of a threat, so I can just kind of kill him over and over until he complies. Kind of wish he'd put up his shield more, because it's like a free, you know, high damage attack for me. Ow. Ow! What the heck, my guy? Those charge-up attacks are super dangerous. King of Storms is weak to the lightning, but he himself is weak to fire. I don't have fire. I'm like one of the ones I don't have. I guess I could change an infusion over to fire, but that kind of gets rid of the scaling, doesn't it? Chunk. No. So yeah, if I do fight the Nameless King, I might use the lightning shield for his first phase with the dragon, and then switch over to the physical damage shield for his second phase. Which is why you need to diversify your portfolio of damage types you can use. Oh, hello. Actually, a symbol of avarice would be really nice right now. The good discovery stat would be very nice. Fire Infusion is the one that has no scaling? Yeah, it's a bit weird, especially because Pyromancy in this scales with both Faith and Intellect, doesn't it? So you would think the Fire Infusion would do the same thing, because it's like a Pyromancy infusion. But I guess they didn't really think of that. Or is this the one where Pyromancy doesn't scale with anything other than the Pyromancy Flame level? I don't quite remember. No chunks. I just need one more and then trade with the crow, and then we're good. But he refuses. Did I like miscount? Is there a chance that... No, we need 10. We're at 8. We could go and try to find the dragon ashes, but I have no idea where those are. Yeah, it's very odd. But I suppose the fire infusion didn't scale in Dark Souls 1 either, as far as I remember, so... But neither did lightning, I think. There's the chunk. Okay, back to Firelink. And then we gotta go trade a black firebomb, and then that's about it. Then we can upgrade the shield up to max. Okay, Crow is up on the roof. And then we get to give the Twin Princes another attempt, which is just my favorite part of the day. Oh yeah, the Leo ring, yeah. Well, now that I know where that is, that shouldn't be too hard to go get. Oh wait, I can trade with them up on the roof, can't I? I always trade with the crows in here, because this is like the only place I ever know to do it. But I did hear you can trade with them up on the roof as well. Okay. Then we drop a firebomb. Leave? Yeah, not discard. Just leave one. Yes. Alright, Titanite Chunk. We're good here. I don't know if you can survive this fall, so I'm not gonna risk it. This fall, however, definitely can. They are certainly creepy, and I don't understand their names. They're very weird names. First of all, who even names a crow? Second of all, why can crows talk? Third of all, who names them Pickle Pea and Pumperum? Like, their parents must have hated them.
Ah, 'tis good,
They're
wasn't he?
totally gonna get bullied in Bird High School. Okay. Reinforce. Snuggly. I mean, Snuggly I can kind of understand at least, but I mean, if you catch me trying to name my kid Pickle Pea, please stop me. Because that is a war crime. I don't think I would name my worst enemy Pickle Pea.
Prithee be like that.
Alright, lightning damage, let's go. And then Leo Ring, can't forget that. And the Undead Bone Shard, can't forget that either. So, the closest place to there would be... yeah, Distant Manor. That's it. That would be the closest. It's hard to remember all these bonfire names and where exactly on the map they land. Yeah, I've always liked the hand axe weapon. You know, it's a bit simple, but it's got a good moveset, you know? It's fast, but it hits hard. I mean, I'm sure I'll remember them, but I'll remember them in the way that they haunt my nightmares, not, you know, not in a fond way. I do wonder if that's like a direct translation, because, you know, Dark Souls is of Japanese origin, so I do wonder if that was just like maybe an odd translation, or if that's literally what they're called. Why is this guy not here? That guy's here. Where? Okay. That is very odd. There's supposed to be a Silver Knight there, but... oh, he's up here. Okay. Don't know why that would be. Can you come over here to this dead zone? Lightning versus lightning. But these guys definitely are not weak to lightning, I'm sure. No, not the pot. My guy, what are you stuck on? Okay. Random decorative pillar, get out of here. Oh wait, it actually frostbit this guy. Frostbited? Frostbitten. Man, these guys drop even more large Titanite shards. I don't need that many. How many large Titanite shards have I gotten? 29. When am I gonna need 29 large Titanite shards? I have no idea. But that's fine. Are any of these mimics? You're not a mimic. Hard to see in the darkness, but hey, the Leo ring. I think that was what I came up here for. Good old Smoch's great hammer. Hey, divine blessing. I'll take it. Alright, so this was replacing the Sun Princess ring, but we can probably ignore that for even higher damage. Very nice. And then we'll get out of here. Okay. Can I level up at all? Probably.
Focus. Very well. Then hey.
We can level up once. Although we probably have some more souls to sell. So let's go do that as well. Get as many levels as we can before going in against the twin princes, because those guys are gonna mess us up, I'm certain. Alright. Very nice.
Ashen 1.
147, that's not bad.
Focus.
That'll be like
Very well.
3
Then
levels.
take no-
Yep, exactly 3 levels. Quick maths.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
Okay, well, twin princes, here we come. We already did the bone shards, so we just go... Where do we go? We go Dragon Slayer armor. That's it. Now the question is, did I send the elevator back down? Because the one issue with having one elevator at the top and one elevator at the bottom is when an elevator's there, you never know if that's the elevator that's going to go down or the one that's going to go up. But I don't seem to recall sending it back down, so I think we're going to have to just send it down right now. We're just going to go for it. Oh, that did not work. Yep, it was going down. Now we just need to wait for it for like another 5 minutes. It'll be fine. Don't just love elevators. I sure do. Oh, that was close. Alright, boss time. And hopefully they are as weak to lightning as I have been led to believe. Because if we could do some good damage here, that would be very nice. I mean, it's not bad damage for sure. Though I don't remember how much damage I was doing before, if I'm being honest. My memory ain't what it used to be. Ow. Stop it. Nope.
But you may rest here too, if you like.
Well, we certainly do some damage. That's a plus. Yeah, we almost had him. But then it goes to second phase, so we really did not almost have him. And given how much damage we do, we're probably going to need to go through that first phase at least, like, I don't know, 5 times. So we need to, you know, we need to do this a bit, relearn all the abilities. Even though I do kind of still remember his abilities, I was dodging him pretty well. It's just, I got a bit greedy at the end. Tried to get more attacks in than was probable for me to actually get. Yeah, I mean, 172 with a shield is not bad. And the younger brother might be even more weak to it. Ow. My guy, I just want the souls back. Just wanted the souls back, my guy. Alright, I think we're gonna need to ignore the souls for the rest of the attempts, because obviously they just get us killed. Ow. That's just unfair. But yeah, I have trouble on these guys even with a regular weapon. So fighting them with a shield is definitely not one of my favorite things. Ow. Okay, first phase dealt with. You think he does all that teleporting around himself, or do you think that's the younger brother that teleports him?
I'm on my way.
Because you see here, the younger brother does have teleporting expertise, but they might both have that.
Brother. Unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would. For that is our curse.
I wonder if I'll be able to hit the little brother if I get behind the big one. Because if you have a big enough weapon, you can, but I don't know if the shield will count as a big enough weapon. Oh great, this. Oh, I did hit them. Sweet. It was just a very exact. Oh no. Oh, that pillar saved me. Or no, that was a candelabra. Or whatever you call that thing. Ow, okay, and you do even more fire damage too this round. Really hate this attack, because then you're dodging him and a bunch of random goop. Ow. And you can only roll so fast, really. Really, my guy? I'm just trying to heal. Just give me like 2 seconds. And then this guy does his thing. Okay. I tried to dodge. But there is no do, only try. They're gonna do this. And I'm gonna dodge them all, and then I'm gonna heal. Very nice. You know, usually dodging to the right doesn't work for that. But that time it worked out, so I'm happy.
Dear brother.
Ow, okay, he comes right out the gate with that. I was expecting another couple seconds of him not being able to move, but oh, I love it when I stagger him right as he teleports. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Through the fire and flames. It's a good song. And here we go.
My words, Ashen One.
It didn't let me use my mouse for a second, but that's fine. I can still point down at him. Yeah, surprisingly, I thought that would go a lot worse, because it usually does. Like, if I'm being honest, that usually goes so much worse. But I did retain a lot of my muscle memory from last time I'd fought them, so it didn't take me all that long to relearn the timing. Plus, you know, I had the greatest motivation to win that time, because if you would notice, the deaths are at 69. So obviously this means I cannot die again for the rest of the game. Anything else I do from here on out, we cannot let ourselves die. Because if we do, we'll no longer be at 69, and that would just be a tragedy.
Welcome home, I speak thine. Very well, then hey.
So let's keep upgrading. Keep these two even, because neither of them are very good. Perfection has been achieved, that is true.
Farewell, Ashen.
And you know, I'm just saying, if we end up going past 69, we'll need to get all the way up to 420 before, you know, we can finish the game. Because obviously we need to end on a funny number. But what else is there to do? There's the Nameless King, which I could do. Or we could go for the final boss. Because that was all the Lords of Cinder. We could just activate it right now and go and try to do that. Although yeah, we definitely did have the same thought process there. Now, I'm trying to wonder, or I'm trying to think if I want to do Nameless King and DLCs at all on this character. Because, you know, it's like, if I don't kill the final boss... Oh, wait. No, yeah, if you kill the final boss, it goes straight into New Game Plus, doesn't it? So... do we want... what do you think, Mr. J? Do we want to go for the DLCs, or at least try the DLCs? Or do we want to go for just kill the final boss, finish the run, all is good? Because I could probably kill the final boss, or at least try to kill the final boss this stream, and thus this could be the last stream of the shield-only run for Dark Souls 3. And then I'd move on to Elden Ring, probably. You can try them. That is true. We can definitely attempt them. But there's a lot of enemies before any bosses in those areas. But I can just run through them. We can see what's going on. How much I want to play Elden Ring? Well, on one hand, I do want to play Elden Ring quite a bit because I want to do at least most of the Shield only run on there before the Elden Ring DLC comes out. Or maybe I should just start the Shield only run when the DLC comes out, because that's when there'd be the most hype around it. So I don't know. But I think they said that the DLC for it comes out in like June, early June, June 11th, I want to say. Maybe 14th. I don't remember. It's somewhere around there. So I guess we still have plenty of time, in theory, because that's like 3 months away. But I also need to do the Dark Souls 2 Shield only. Yeah, the summer vacation is true. I wonder if it'll be on sale. It's like it comes out right during the summer sale and immediately goes on sale first day. That would be funny. But not a very good business decision on their part at all. Although actually, a smart decision would be to have Elden Ring itself on sale and then sell the DLC at full price, because then everybody who sees the DLC and doesn't yet have Elden Ring might, you know, buy both Elden Ring and the DLC because Elden Ring is on sale, and then they'd get more sales. So that would be good. That'd be a good idea. But anyways, I could try Nameless King at least. Or I could do the snow. I might do Snowfield. I don't know. My brain is like, just kill final boss, but at the same time I actually like the DLCs of Dark Souls 3. So the other half of my brain just wants me to go and do them. Unlike the Dark Souls 2 DLCs, which I really... Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, there was nothing really wrong with the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. I was just not good at Dark Souls 2 itself, and thus the DLCs were way too difficult for me. But we're just gonna speedrun our way through here. Get to the bosses, see how difficult they are in comparison. I think it's this way. Hey, look, loot. Oh, it's large Titanite. So to be fair, if this place is dropping large Titanite, that means it's lower level. Meaning, obviously... Yeah, that was not worth it. Meaning, obviously, it's much lower level and it'll be easier. Is that where the... No, that's not where the bonfire is. The bonfire is further along. It's down here. Yeah, the camera control in those games is pretty horrendous. So you're not dead. None of you are dead. What the heck? Get out of here. No animals allowed in the bonfire room. There's more? Oh my gosh. Why does it have to be dogs? Finally, okay. Thank you. I just wanted to sit down to have a respawn point here. Because I'm pretty sure the way you get to the... Because we got to go across here. There's a bonfire in the cathedral. And then you go down. That takes you to the town. Then you need to go all the way through the town. Dodging all of those really, really annoying bird things. I hate those things. But yeah, you have to dodge all of them. Hey, dude, I don't care what you have to say. Goodbye. And then where do you go? I can't seem to remember. Because I'm trying to remember how you get to the grave tender guy. The chicken tenders man. Because I don't know how to get to him. But I'm sure it'll become apparent as we continue on through here. All I know is we gotta break this bridge. And be on the other side of it. Oh wait, there's a ladder down. We don't need to break the bridge, apparently. No, we need to break the bridge and be on this side of it. That's it. I forgot. Because, yeah, down there is how you get to the town, which will then lead to the lever, which lets you fight Sister Freed. But here... this should make a ladder. And this leads you to the big roots that lead you down to the chicken tender man. Yes. And then we'll kill him. Because he's not that difficult, honestly. I think the parkour down to him is going to be scarier than he is. Trying to kill this thing is probably not good. Yeah, especially because it's not taking much damage from lightning. Good day to all of you. Man, such nice people live around here. Where does one go next? Oh, I go down there. Okay, I was in the right place, I think. Or I go down onto this. Might go down onto this. Hello. What have we here? Alright, very nice. Hello. Good day. Ow. Okay. Well, some good real estate down here. Such nice neighbors. And then I think he was this way. I wonder how he'll do against lightning. We'll just have to see. Although his shield probably won't block 100% of lightning. So that's a plus. But we gotta kill his doggos first. The absolute worst part of this boss fight. It's like, oh no, you got a humanoid boss, and then you got a giant wolf boss. No, the worst part is just the little wolf ads at the beginning. Guy, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. I'll be with you in a minute, my guy. I've got more important things to deal with. Okay. Well, thank you for your patience. Not the best damage. But not the worst. And it goes through his shield partially. Though I do have to check. My guy, I'm busy. Give me a moment. Okay, thank you. Do have to check if physical damage will be better against him. If I can actually, you know, land a hit now. It seems slightly better, actually. He must not be weak to lightning like most enemies are. Plus, this is 100% physical damage blocking, so I can basically block everything he throws at me. Man, this sucks. Usually my strategy with this guy is you kill him, you like blitz him down very quickly before the wolf even gets to you. As you can see, that plan works very badly with a shield. Man, I do not want any chicken tenders. Please, just... Good doggy. I'm sure he's a good boy. Very docile. My guy, this dog is not giving me very many chances to kill you. Could you tell him to sit? Maybe stay? Maybe he only speaks Japanese. Ahsoka desu? That did not work. Did not work. I don't know any other dog commands in any other languages, though. That makes life a little difficult. Oh, he's pulling a Vort. He just sprints around the boss room like 50 times. Alright, my guy, stop being so difficult and just die. Why do you have combos now that your dog is out? Like, you didn't have any combos before. I'm just saying. Nor did you have magic before, but that's, you know, not my biggest concern. Yeah, this is just impossible. Tell him in German. I don't know dog commands in German. I know how to say dog in German, but I don't think that will help the situation very much at all. Huh. Yeah, so you kill the mini dogs. That's the hardest part of the first phase. And then he's pretty easy on his own. But him plus his big doggo is very, very difficult. Just because there's so much going on, and it's gonna take so long to take out the other half of his health. So it's like a battle of attrition. Really? You gonna dodge me like that? I don't know what you're doing. My guy, just stand still. Dude, you're not even my target right now, and you're getting killed. Oh my gosh. This guy. He really needs to learn to wait his turn. It's very annoying, you know. My guy. Wait your turn. This isn't your battle. There we go. Now it's your turn. Now we can fight. Yeah, he's not easy. He's really fast, so I can't really outspeed him. I just need to wait for the openings. But his stamina's not great. And he can attack with his shield up, which is kind of BS. Okay, doggo's about to spawn. There he goes. Get some more last minute damage in. You know, some last minute shopping. Oh no. Der Hund ist hier. Oh nein. Oh, he has frost magic. He has frost magic. Run. Okay. I don't know why I'm surprised by that, given this is what his boss room looks like. But is not a fact I like about him. Stop being Vort. Okay. Oh great, and I can't block his wild charging. Ow. You know how hard it is to get close enough with a shield to this thing to actually be able to hit it? It's very difficult. Because it keeps moving around. Stop it with all the schmoovin'. I'm not a fan. Although this is a very cool boss. Specifically the giant dog. That's the part I like most. Honestly, if this thing on its own was a boss, I would be happy with it. Maybe like a bit more health, a bit higher damage. Just have it be a standalone. Where did he go? Oh my guy, you can't just go out of sight and then attack from the blind spot. It's against the rules. What? I was literally behind him and I got hit by his bite. And even though he totally ripped off the charging from Vort, I think his charging animation looks a lot cooler. Oh, you can stun this guy. Okay. Not that it does much for me, but I tried to press spacebar. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. He has the Vort breath too. I forgot about that one. Where, when, why, how? Ow. Okay, my man, you want to give me a big opening? Like some situation where you're not attacking me for like a good 5 seconds. Thank you. Because yeah, embers, lots of healing, lots of time to take them. Yeah, we're not winning this. Unless we get another big stagger on him and I can actually have enough stamina to... Yeah, no, we're dead. It was a good try, though. Very good attempt. Oh, the wolf is weak to lightning. Okay. So physical works slightly better against the main guy. But I suppose we'll just use the lightning on both the main guy and the wolf, because I can't exactly switch mid-combat effectively, especially with the wolf around. Yeah, we almost had him. If I hadn't taken a bunch of damage right after getting the Ember, then we would have probably been fine. But I'm still learning his moveset. This boss was never nearly as difficult as Freed, though. And I am not looking forward to dealing with her. The only issue is the not 100% physical resistance on this thing. Because this fight does involve a lot of blocking. Where's that doggo? Okay, he's coming back behind you. That's fine. That's not fine. He starts the fight with dogs and he ends the fight with dogs. Now, technically... Ow. Technically, his sword and his shield are put together, so if I get his sword and shield, can I use that as a shield? Probably not. That'd probably be strictly against the rules. The second he starts running, I know I can kind of get an attack on him before he does anything. Okay, dog will be coming out very shortly. Luckily, it's not out yet, because I want to be in a good position to get some damage on this guy before then. Oh, not if I mistime it like that. Okay, very, very good. That was a good start. Oh, does he need to summon the wolf? It doesn't just come out at a certain... So, like, if I keep him locked down, can he just never summon the wolf? That would be so good. Yeah, it's a problem. Also, the wolf's behind me. I can't see him. I'm just gonna drink some... Ow. Okay. Apparently the wolf can just dodge around all these pillars and attack me no matter where I am. That's not very cash money of you. You know, as weird as it sounds, I kind of need them both to be in the same place. Like, normally you want your enemies spread out so you can fight them easier, but... Oh, come on. Also, oh, it comes at 55% HP? Okay. Because he did a whole, like, sword in the air thing, and then the wolf came in, so I don't know about how that works. Also, I can never remember exactly the amount of damage I'm doing with any given weapon, but it does kind of seem like I was doing similar or less damage with the lightning to the wolf. But I'm not sure, as I can't remember what the exact number of damage I was doing earlier on. Also, can I ambush these other wolves wherever they are before engaging the boss? Because if I could, like, start not next to him and fighting one of the other wolves that are hiding somewhere around here. Okay, there's one. That would be preferable. Nope, they're... Okay, so they're both back behind him. Oh, I hate these things. Oh, and you're not dead yet? Okay. Yeah, the physical shield killed you guys in 3 hits. Also, this camera really refuses to change targets. But, you know, that's fine. Who needs to change targets anyways? My guy, calm down. guy's acting like he's like one of those pro strategy game people that needs to get like 1,000 actions per second on their mouse. Alright, not a good start for this, so we're a bit down on the Estus, but we just need to make up for that by beating them very readily. Also, I've always wondered, why does this guy not have pants? Like, he has the heavy chainmail, he's got the hood, he's got the shield. Overall, you'd think he'd be pretty, you know, defense conscious, and yet he's running around without pants. It's like, isn't that like a big issue with your defense? Maybe he was too powerful when he had pants, so they had to nerf him. The pants gave him too much power. Come on. That's BS. Ow. It just sucks because one is always ranged and one is always melee. You know, if the wolf is up close, this guy goes to magic. If this guy's up close, the wolf starts doing strafing runs. When they're together, they're the perfect combo, but apart, they can only do so much. Dog, do you have to be behind me so I can't see what you're doing? We're so not winning this one. But really, winning in this fight is all about how fast you can kill the human one. Alright, so we have the numbers for the lightning one on both the human and the wolf. So let's go back to the physical one and note down the exact numbers of what this one does. Additionally, the numbers will be slightly skewed depending on if I have the Lloyd's ring active or not, because both weapons will have it both active and inactive at certain parts of the fight. I just need 2 more hits on this wolf. Come on. Of course, this guy has amazing tracking, so I can't not get hit by him. Okay. Really bad run on taking out the wolves. Alright, so this definitely does a bit more damage than the lightning on him, but that's to be expected because he has the lightning resistance. Plus, split damage is always going to do less than one damage type. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have to use the little animation in order to summon the wolf. It does just kind of pop out. Okay, stamina, come back. Yeah, that's really unfair, just having the wolf out of my line of sight. Dodging around like that. And then he always stops right next to me. Like, what the heck is that about? I need you guys to kind of not do that. What is that? I was spamming roll and he would not get up. And of course the magic can hit me while I'm on the ground, but I can't move. That's fair. Ow. Okay. Also, in the difference between the two shields, we need to consider if there's a possible difference between a light shield's poise damage and a medium shield. Because I'm not sure if there is, but if there is, that is a considerable, statistic. Because this thing does a lot of poise damage, and it's just a medium shield. So, there might be no correlation. Ow. Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Oh, and I'm out of Estus. Why'd you spin me all the way around? I don't want it to spin me right round. How did that hit me? Okay, Zeebrow's coming out. Why is that one so delayed? Can you please stay locked on? Ow, okay. I really hate the pillars in the middle of the boss room because they constantly break your line of sight. I mean, it's good to be able to block the enemies from getting to you, even though the wolf just kind of Tokyo drifts around the pillars anyways. It doesn't really stop him at all. But it's really annoying when it constantly is breaking your lock on. And then you need to, like, get super distracted to try to lock back on again. And it's like, that's not a good system. But it's specifically only an issue in this boss room with these enemies, so it's not like it's an issue with the camera system at large, you know. It's just this specific room is not acting nice with the current camera system, and that was the best we've ever killed the dogs in. Alright, do your little combo. I have 100% physical damage block though, so you're not going to get very far with it. And because I have a two-handed shield, I can block while attacking too. How do you like it? Okay, he's at 50% health. We need to keep him under threat so he can't summon his wolf friend immediately. Oh, there he goes, doing it. I told you not to, my guy. Oh, he canceled his own spell to dodge me. That's kind of cool. I didn't know he could do feints like that. Ow. Just a constant flurry of blows. The only good thing with them being right on top of each other is sometimes I hit them both. Alright, now getting some damage on this guy is nice and all, but never mind. I was gonna say I do not want to get him to second phase, which I thought was at 50% health. Evidently, it is not. Yeah, why does the second phase have a second phase? That's what I'm wondering. Because obviously, the guy's second phase is the wolf, and then the wolf has a second phase, so that is too many phases. And honestly, I count the little wolves as first phase, because him and the little wolves is the first phase. Once you kill the little wolves, then you get to the second phase, which is just him, and then his second phase is then the wolf, and then the wolf has another. Oh yeah, we have the Leo ring on still. Right. What would help here? Actually, I mean, this would be good against him. Not very good against the wolf. I've never understood how this one works. I don't think that's very good for us right now. Cost of defense. Probably not great. I mean, I could just switch it back to this, which does help sometimes, but over the course of the entire fight, that will give a good amount. I don't know. I don't know if it's the best option. Right, we need to go this way. Try to get the wolves down before he wakes up. Or at least before he gets to us, because he wakes up just trying to go over here. Stop borking. And die. Thank you. But yeah, if we used the Night Slayer ring, we could probably break his shield poise in one hit every time. That's bad. Man, his defensive capabilities when he's using that magic is scary. Because he can, like, go straight out of the spell casting into a dodge and then an attack. My stamina regen was not enough, even though I have like the max regen. Yeah, I really hate fighting those two together. That is just, there's so many attacks coming at you all the time. And, you know, usually a lot of your Dark Souls expertise comes from, you know, fighting the enemy ahead of you. But if there's an enemy ahead of you and an enemy behind you, and they're both throwing attacks, that kind of undermines a lot of your Dark Souls practice. Because you don't really practice that situation very often. You're usually focused on one enemy at a time. Really? Okay, we're gonna have a very... this run pretty much sucks already. Because these dogs are not going to come easily to us. They're going to keep running around and being evasive. Which is normally not a problem, but when you have zero range, that kind of becomes an issue. Alright, well, 2 Estus before the fight even begins, and we're not even at full health. So this run is effed up. Oh, his lion roar is an instant riposte. That is not good. I don't know, running in circles seems like I'm just playing the wolves game, and they're gonna win because they know what they're doing a lot better than I do. There he goes doing that thing. My guy, get back here. You're literally so hard to hit. You know what's messed up is this guy's like the easiest boss in the DLC. Oh, the frost actually lingers. Okay. So it's not like just a beam of ice that he shoots at you. It's more like poison mist where it just lingers in the air for a while. Good to know. Okay, there he kind of just dodged into my attack, which was not his brightest idea. Additionally, I don't think, no matter how hard I try, I'll be able to kill Freed. I mean, it took me like 20, no, I don't know, maybe like 50 tries to kill Freed with a real weapon on a max level character. Not max level, but very high level, like end game level character. So, a shield character probably will never be able to kill Freed, at least not for like 200, 300 deaths. Hey, but that would get us to the 420. That's for sure. How did that not hit? The hitbox on this thing is really weird. It's like you gotta hit exactly one of the legs or the head, or you're just not gonna be able to hit him. Yep, there we go. Well, unfortunate. I think I'm gonna need to end the stream there. It was 3 hours. And we're technically up to the final boss, but we have DLC we can also do. So we'll see what we do next time, if we keep trying against this guy, or if we just go finish the game. Because, you know, on one hand, I could just go, as I said, like, up to Elden Ring after this game is done. But also, that might become a issue, because I don't know if my computer can handle Elden Ring plus streaming, so we'll see how that goes. Nah. I might need to put the settings to, like, minimum or something. And you wanted to ask me something. What would that be about? Let's see. Is there anything else? I guess we could farm the... I could farm the Black Knight shield, but I don't know. I probably should, especially because since I'm not really on Twitter, because I'm not gonna call it X because that's dumb, but since I'm not really on Twitter at all, I should probably be reaching out to other streamers in some way. So probably. You know, I that's kind of a big part of streaming, is actually networking and knowing people. Because if you don't know anybody, then Yeah, I mean, I know Morg and Void, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, if I don't know how you'd get me the link to it, because I don't know if you can just send a invite link in stream chat. But I also might just be able to look it up if you give me the name or something. But yeah, I'd definitely be interested in at least checking it out. You know, I probably wouldn't be very vocal. Oh, it does just let you send the link. That's cool. Alright. Well, I will definitely join that right about now. And yeah. I guess that I shall leave, and I'll see you guys later. I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna do, this isn't set in stone, but I'm probably gonna do either Voices of the Void on Friday, or something else, because just something that I can stream for a long time, because I'm hoping to stream until Morg's stream, which is usually at 5 nowadays. So that's gonna be like a 6-hour stream. So it's gotta be something good. But that's at least the plan. I don't know how that'll work out. It depends on how I feel on Friday and what game I play and this, that, and the other. But once again, thank you for the Discord link, and thank you everybody and anybody that is here for watching the stream. And we'll continue this at another time, probably tomorrow. I'll probably play more Dark Souls 3 tomorrow, most likely. If I'm streaming tomorrow, which I most likely am. Okay, I'm talking too much. Goodbye.